In the previous videos, you learnt about how content is organized. You also learned how to create a new stream and how to add cards and the different kinds of card templates, using sections within a stream, and using learning questions and the different question templates. In this video, we'll be learning about assessments. So let's get started. As you can see, we are still working on the stream that we created earlier, the one on communication skills, and we've added some more cards into our content. Now in the previous video, you saw about how to create learning questions and the purpose that they serve. But as you know, learning questions don't carry any marks or points, they simply aid the learning process. However, you also want to test the user's understanding, the participant's understanding of the subject matter. And for that, you would need a totally different kind of question, which is assessment question. Now, assessment questions can be used in two ways. You can have assessment questions at the end of a section. You can also have assessment questions at the end of the entire stream. In this video, we'll be talking about how both are done. So let's first talk about adding assessment questions at the end of a section. So as you can see, the section here is called the communication process. When you click here on cards, you will see all the content cards within this section. Your learning questions are also part of your content, so they will also appear in this part. But now you want to add some assessment questions, for which you need to click here on assessment questions. So I've clicked here, and since we don't have any assessment questions right now, you can see there is 0 assessment questions. So the system is asking you to add an assessment question to continue. So let's click on this button, add. And what do you see? You see the same templates that appeared to you when you were adding learning questions. So I won't go into the details of each template again because you already know about that, but let's just go ahead and add a question nonetheless. So in this case, let us add an MCQ single. And let's say right, so I have put in my options and I've selected which is the right answer, and I click create, exactly the same as you would for a learning question. And you see there is the number 1 has appeared out here, so which means you've got one assessment question which has been added to your stream. So when the user will be looking at this content on their phone, they will first be able to see the content cards, and once they have gone through all the content cards, they will be able to view the different assessment questions. So that's about the section level assessment. So as we said, just to recap, these questions will appear at the end of all the cards in that section, and the user will have to complete all the questions in this assessment before they can move ahead to the next section. Now let's also talk about the stream level assessment. So for that, I need to first come out, and here's the stream that we are working on. So here I need to click on actions. I go to configure, and you can see the same screen that you saw while you were creating the stream. You click on next, and you have the configure option. Here one of the options is schedule an assessment for the stream. So if you want to create a stream level assessment which will appear at the end of the stream, you need to check this box, and once you do, these options will appear to you. The first option says when do you want to send the assessment. This assessment can actually be scheduled to go out to users on a specific day, and you can decide when the user will be able to see this assessment. So as you can see, your options are, you can send it 1 day after completion, or 3 days after they completed the stream, or 7 days or 14 days after they have completed the stream. So let's say in this case, I want users to see this assessment 1 day after they've completed the stream. So that's what I select. You can also select the maximum number of questions that will be seen in this stream level assessment. What will happen is that, let's say you specify, in this case I don't want 10 questions, I want the assessment to consist only of 5 questions. So essentially what the system will do is it will pick up 5 questions from the assessment questions that you've created inside the stream and create a unique assessment for each user. What you can also do is set a timer for the assessment. What this means is that you are setting a time limit during which the user will need to complete the assessment. So you can set the timer either as none, which means there will be no timer. You can set it on the basis of the activity or of the question. What activity means is that you can set a timer for completing the entire assessment, or you can set a timer for each question individually. So let's say in this case we want to set an activity level timer. So let's click there, and you can say that you want people to complete the entire assessment consisting of 5 questions within, let us say, 10 minutes. So that's 2 minutes per question, 10 minutes. Or you can also, like I said, set the timer at a question level, which means that you can select a certain amount of time that the user will have to answer each question. And once that time runs out, we'll move them to the next question, and they will no longer be able to go back to that previous question and attempt it. So in this case, let's say we want to keep that as 30 seconds. But what I actually want is not to set a timer at all for this stream level assessment. So I say none, and I click on update. So once I publish the stream, we haven't talked about publishing yet, but you will be able to see that soon in a different video. So when we publish the stream and the user goes through the stream, once they complete the stream, 1 day afterwards, this assessment will pop up in their app. And that is how assessments are done. Very, very simple. Thanks for watching, guys.